Hey everybody, this is Mike, and today I'll be showing you how to put a pair of wings onto a pair of shoes in After Effects. So, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is create a new composition. We'll just call this Flapping Wings, and we're going to drag our wings that we created in Photoshop onto the comp. And we're going to want to make this a 3D layer so we can move it around in 3D space. The next thing we're going to want to do is go to the Pan Behind tool and move our point onto the root of the wing so we get the right type of flapping motion that a wing should have. Okay, now we're going to want to start animating the wing, so we'll select it, hit R, and click the stopwatch on orientation. Move forward in the timeline. We're going to need the rotation tool so we can rotate it. We'll move it a little bit to the right and move it down. And then move forward in the timeline and bring it all back to 0. Alright, we got the whole motion for the wing, but now it looks a bit harsh, so what we're going to want to do is select all the keyframes, right click, go to Keyframe Assistant and hit Easy Ease. So now we have a much more fluent flapping motion. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is make the wing flap a little bit faster, so we're going to hit Alt and drag our last keyframe to the left, so we shrink it down to size. I'm just gonna make it so every keyframe is 2 frames after the other. Alright, now we're gonna want to copy the last 2 frames so we can paste it and have some more flapping motion. So hit Command V if you're on a Mac. If you're on Windows, it'd be Control V. But now we have somewhat of a longer flapping motion, but it is a little fast. So we are going to extend it out a little bit so we can have a slower, not as fast flapping motion. Alright, so now we're going to want to get every keyframe except for the first one. We're going to want to copy it and paste it after the ones we just copied. So this one is 6 frames, so we're going to want to go 6 frames to the right and paste. And just do the same thing over and over again. 6 frames. So you can have as many flapping motions as you want. That should be good. Alright, if we want to make this a little more realistic, we're going to check motion blur for our layer and enable motion blur for the composition, so it looks a little more realistic. So now if we play this, we have somewhat of a real looking flapping wing. Alright, now let's go ahead and add these wings to a shoe. So we're going to make another composition, call this Final Shoe, hit OK, and we're going to drop our shoes onto the comp and our wings that we just made. Now I'm just going to go ahead and switch this wing around so we can have it facing the right direction. Alright, so this thing is super massive, so we're going to go ahead and hit S so we can scale it down to size, position it, and add a little bit of rotation, and it's all good. Now we're going to want to duplicate it and drop it under the shoe layer so we can have our second wing flapping on the other side. Alright, now basically we're done, but if you want to make these shoes fly in the air, what you're going to want to do is pre-compose all the layers, hit OK. Now all we have to do is some simple positioning and rotating, so we'll just make this go flying up in the air, and we'll put some easy ease on this. It looks a little too sketchy, so we'll hit R for rotation, go forward a little bit, hit the stopwatch, make it rotate a little forward so it looks like it's has some sort of lift off. Bring these forward, and some more easy ease. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully I helped in some way, shape, or form. The wings don't have to be used for shoes. You can put them on your back or a soda cup or something. I don't know. This was also a contest entry for Linco's tutorial contest. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Peace out.